The adventure begins. That's the same thing I said in the Kentucky video. How's it going, everyone? It's Josh here with American Wilderness. Today, my brother Brad and our dad are out here in the Hoosier National Forest, Charles C. Deam Wilderness area. We just hiked in for probably about an hour and a half. Finally found a sweet spot. It's a big pine forest right on a big lake. I'll show you guys more in a little bit. But sunset's pretty soon, so we're gonna worry about getting our raised bed set up. Brad and I are doing lean-tos, and my dad's doing a tent. So gonna do a couple raised beds for the lean-tos, and then hopefully get a fire going, and then basically relax today. Tomorrow will be our big work day. Yeah, this is a sweet spot. Here for 3 nights, so it should be a good time. I set my tent like lengthwise for the wind, but I think if I set it up here, that might actually help block. Yeah. And then with your rain line there, and if you can always pile leaves on top. Yeah. Alright, well, we got camp set up for the most part. You can see over there on the left, that's Brad's lean-to. That's mine, and then in the back's my dad's tent. We've been collecting a lot of rocks here that we're going to be turning into a bit of a fire pit so that the fire won't spread at all. Brad is ready to saw up some firewood. Do you want to do like longer pieces? Are we doing a long fire? Maybe we can get some longer pieces, yeah. I guess we can always push them in if it's shorter. Yeah, that's true. I'll just start cutting them like 4 feet or so. Alright, sounds good. Alright, but yeah, basically we did the setup. That way we have both of our shelters getting heat from the fire, because Brad and I are going to be trying to have a long fire going for most of the night to keep us warm. And then my dad has his tent in the back, and sadly he won't be able to get much from the fire because it's a synthetic tent. We don't want it melting or anything like that. But yeah, so we have some steak for dinner tonight, so we're going to go ahead and get a fire going pretty quick here after we get this all set up and get firewood cut, and then I'll get back to you guys.
Alright, a little bit greeny because it's getting dark out.
That makes it look cool.
Alright.
job.
Nice job.
I'm freezing. Get the fire going.
Haven't done flint and steel for a while.
No. Since our last video on it.
Yeah, right.
All right, got the fire going. Some flint and steel. It's roaring pretty good now. Once we get a good bed of embers, we'll go ahead and get the steaks on. Probably gonna end up cooking them on rocks next to the fire or on the actual embers themselves. What do you got there, Dad?
This is actually a Trader Joe's. Can you see that on the video?
Marijuana?
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it's a
Is that Mary
coffee,
Jane?
a coffee rub
Right.
seasoning. Shake it around in there. Let it
White rabbit.
sit in there for a while.
You want to do that to my steak, too?
No, you can do it.
I'm not a master chef.
You master something.
We all learned that during the bright Bushcraft breakfast video.
Shout out.
Try to crack all your eggs and only one of them.
I made a
That reminds me
disclaimer.
of you, Brad. When you were in
Okay. Oh,
that-
when I made
that
brownies
first
in like
grade or
grade
something
school,
like that?
yeah. But
like
for a
carefully-
while though, I was really good at cracking it.
like really carefully cracking it, and then you just smashed it like into the whole mix. I forgot what you were doing. It was pretty funny. Little demonstration for school.
We have to get some more stuff on here.
Surprise! Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Good looking piece of meat.
Nice looking piece of meat.
It's
That's money in the bank. Dave Canterbury. Quote Dave Canterbury. Look at that steak.
It's steak.
Nice.
How's your steak, bread?
What happened there, Josh?
What? Right there?
It's like fresh off the cow.
That's fat, bread. That's fat.
Are my eyes crying from the smoke?
The smoke is crazy. Okay, open your eyes. Yeah, they're red and watery.
They don't need to see me like this.
All right, everyone. We have been battling a pretty smoky fire here for the whole night, but it's about time for us to hit the hay. All sort of getting into our shelters now. Boiled up some water, keeping our water bottles help keep us warm in our sleeping bags. And yeah, we have some firewood set aside in case it does get really cold. We can throw some on and stoke it up. But
Need some light on that scene.
yeah, thanks. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Alright, so the game plan for today is to eat food. Got some oatmeal. Brad's drinking coffee. And basically improving camp. Gonna try to maybe figure out something to block the wind because the smoke is swirling all around here. My bed that I made kind of sucks, so I'm gonna redo that. And yeah, so we're just gonna eat breakfast, drink some coffee, and then get to work.
This is big. It'd be a lot of work to do.
So we just scouted around for a bit. Been boiling up a bunch of water. In a few minutes here, Brad's about to go out on another scout. Our dad right now is bringing back some water to get on the boil, and then he's gonna go do some fishing, and I have to revamp my shelter because this thing is, it's a little iffy. I just kind of set it up temporarily for the night, so I'm gonna tear it down, make a better bed, hopefully a more insulated bed, and then pile the top of the shelter with insulation. Keep me warm tonight because it was a little chilly last night. So Brad's actually drying out some horsehoof fungus, it looks like.
Yep.
You can expect a video on that pretty soon. But yeah, so that's sort of what's going on. I'll film along the way. And yeah. Contraption complete.
I think so. I can't see it. I just got an eye full of smoke.
Very smoky fire.
I think so. This is going to be tied to the line, guys. I think I got this with a little figure eight follow through onto a butterfly knot. That's the anchor weight. And this, I don't know how deep the water is, so this might not be floating at the top, but it'll float up a little bit.
Yeah.
This one should definitely reach the surface. I can't imagine it's that deep. And we'll tie 2 or 3 lines in between here at like maybe 12 inches, 18 inches, and 2 feet.
Yeah.
You know, and then we'll put some of our bait on there and see what happens.
Pretty sweet.
We're hoping to catch fish tonight. Our dad made a pretty sweet trout line out of trash that we found. And before that, we have to get fueled up. So Brad's crafting some sort of gourmet meal.
Spanish rice and Slim Jims.
And I am having scrambled eggs and bacon. Mountain House. And you have to decide what you're having, right?
Squirrel.
Squirrel? Nice. The water's just about boiled here for our food. Nice. We found a picnic table, by the way, and this little grate down here. This is a pretty popular area. We haven't seen anyone out here yet besides the very beginning of the hike in, but this is a spot that's been used before. So there was actually a picnic table about 50 yards away that we ended up dragging over to our campsite, and we'll put back before we go.
Anytime he's working with someone, you could tell if they're experienced or not by how many times they looked up.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Watch it doesn't kick out at you.
I know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pull that out.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're about to cast out the trot line that my dad made. You can see it's a spool of bank line right here that runs to the weight right here, which is a water bottle filled with rocks. Then we have a float there, lines tied to the bank line, and another float over there. So the current right here sort of is wanting to blow into this cove that's right here. So hopefully it won't be wanting to tangle up or get pushed back to shore or anything like that. And after we do this, I'm going to continue working on my raised bed. And yeah, hopefully we'll have some food tonight. I guess we'll see. Nice.
We're going to go 1, 2, and then when we hit 3, we're going to launch it.
Okay. Alright.
Okay?
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
4,
No.
2,
Not bad.
I'm drawing the fish in. They should be here soon.
Alright, so this is half of the installation I'm probably going to do. I ended up combining my shelter with Brad's because we were each using a half pup tent, so they snap together well, and there's a chance of rain tonight, and because the winds are so heavy, we thought probably a good idea to sort of make a more complete shelter than just lean-tos. So I have all my poles here, then I'm filling this in with leaves for insulation, and then my sleeping pad will go on top of the poles, and yeah, it'll probably be a lot more comfortable and a lot warmer than last night. So just gonna keep throwing leaves on here until I have at least probably 10 inches of packed down insulation. So yeah, gotta get to work. Alright, so Brad and I finished up our shelter for the second night here. Originally we did 2 lean-tos, but now we're doing 1 tent. We snapped the lean-tos together. It's a World War II issue pup tent, which we actually have a video on. So you want to click the link in the description or on screen right now. It'll take you over to that if you want to see the shelter in more depth. But basically on the inside here, try to shine a light in here. We have this pole going down to support it. And on the inside, that's both of our bivvies. We have the same bivvy. And I'm going to be on the right, Brad's on the left. And then basically this door right here will fold down and will be staked out. So that's basically the shelter. Hopefully there's actually rain tonight. Otherwise, we did this for no real reason. But yeah, it's a tight fit, but it'll keep us warm. That's what's important. Boiling up some water.
Oh yeah.
Cool,
Getting
cool.
ready for dinner.
Yeah. We have maybe an hour until sunset. So yeah, we'll check the trot line before we eat. That way, if we do have any fish, we can cook them up. Hopefully we do. And other than that, just kind of hanging out here. Pretty good temperature right now, not a lot of wind, so it's a lot nicer than it was yesterday, that's for sure. You don't really taste it. Starting to get dark.
Too dark. Gotta check that trot line.
Yep. We should probably check the trot line. Alright. We're going to check the trot line because we're getting ready to cook some dinner. So if we can cook that with dinner, or if we have enough to cook that by itself, pretty nice. There's the lake.
Hey, look, it's a temp steak. Those litter bugs.
Don't litter.
If anyone needs a temp steak, I threw it back on the ground. Jeez, you're right. Those things are right next to each other.
There's the trot line.
With fish on them.
Feel the fish? Bum, bum, bum.
Strike. Okay, let's launch it out again. Let's check the hooks.
Yeah, make sure you still got your bait on there. No luck on the trot line, but we'll leave it out overnight. Maybe calm waters will bring in bigger fish.
Ready for the skip?
Or fish in general. You gonna skip?
To the other side.
To the other side?
Yeah, that was
Not bad.
not impressive.
Not bad. Still got your bait?
I don't know, I thought we were at the rock skipping contest.
Oh, rock skipping contest?
Ooh.
Alright, Brad, film me for one.
Alright. Is it going?
Yep.
Ready?
Not bad.
That was just distance.
Not bad.
But not good.
I skipped one like.
Ready?
Yep.
Three-time Olympic rock skipping champion.
Oh, your entry was too late.
It was like 12.
Ready for this one?
Alright. Last one.
Bait is still there.
Trot
Ouch.
line
Sorry.
is all tangled. Is that a hook? Yeah. Oh God.
Alright, so no fish today, sadly, but untangling the trot line right now, and then we're gonna throw it out again, and then we get to go make up some food. And it's been a long day. I've had oatmeal and Mountain House today, and we're gonna have more Mountain House for dinner.
I think, was that a rock or was that bait?
I think the rock.
Okay. Yeah, they kind of freeze the line.
Frozen to the line.
You guys hungry?
Round two.
All right, guess we have fish for breakfast.
Yeah.
Breakfast it is.
Fish for breakfast.
Into the woods. Really roughing it out here.
This is how the pioneers did it.
Alright, it's getting pretty late. We'll probably have a few hours until we until we turn in. So right now we're just gonna sit by the fire and hang out for the rest of the night. Okay, can you stop? Can you stop, please? Yeah, Mountain House is good. Not very filling, as usual, but yeah, got a lot of firewood, so we're gonna burn most of it up tonight. We'll leave some for the morning, I guess, too, but yeah, let's hang out.
Great narration, Josh.
Thanks.
Yeah, Josh.
There's not
Good
much,
job.
not much to talk about.
I know. It's kind of hard. You're like trying to say stuff.
like an arch.
All right, good morning everyone. This is day 3, I believe. Hiked in on one day, stayed the next, and this is the day after that. Warmest morning so far. It's gonna get up to about 40 degrees today, which is pretty nice. About a low of 36 last night, which was a lot better than the night before. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna wake up to about 21 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass getting up and out of our warm sleeping bags, but yeah, we had some breakfast, had some coffee, and now I'm just going on a little hike, trying to find some materials to make a Paiute deadfall. I'm not going to actually use that to trap anything because it's illegal, but Brad and I wanted to film a video on that trap for American Wilderness, so I'm going to work on doing that right now. Just searching around, finding materials. Just hiked out to the lake, sort of a little inlet in the lake. Really beautiful area. A lot of leaves, and then there's patches of pines everywhere, which is nice. Back home we don't have too many pines where we like to go out and do our skills practice and stuff like that, so it's nice to be able to actually have different materials here and area to really, I don't know, just be free, sort of do what we want to do. Hopefully we'll catch fish today. We have a line out right now. If not, oh well, we did pack enough food for the trip. But yeah, basically right now I'm just searching around trying to find materials. Keep my eye open for firewood because we're hoping to have a pretty big fire tonight. Gonna burn pretty much all the firewood we have left, besides a little bit that we have saved for morning, because we're leaving tomorrow. So yeah, gonna be a bit of a windy day today, but it'll be fun. Starting to get a little chilly, so gotta get moving. Alright, we are getting ready to hike away from camp for a little bit. Had lunch not too long ago, and we've been filming American Wilderness videos the whole day, so I haven't really been filming a whole lot here, because we've been filming more individual type videos. So, getting ready to go on a hike. There's a chance of rain, so have my raincoat on, getting all our gear in our tents and ready just in case it does rain, and it's going to kind of scout out the area, see what we can find.
Oh God, watch your head.
And that, folks, is a Widowmaker.
Yeah, right.
Imagine those people that first came to this country. There's all these huge trees that they were cutting down. Big heavy timber buildings.
Those trees are legends. Like that's like the eye right there, almost.
Yeah. Is that what's on the mid?
Yeah, I think so.
What are we looking at our raincoats, Josh? Badass!
Alright, so we're almost done whittling out a canoe. We're going to take it out on the lake later, see if we can get some fish.
What the hell? That poor tree.
They hit the thorny little tree.
The aftermath of about an hour and a half of work
10 minutes.
just for American Wilderness video.
No, now it is.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Alright, by the time we got back to camp, there was only a couple little embers left in the fire, so had to add it to some tinder and then blow it in the flame. And tonight is actually New Year's Eve. At midnight it will be 2017. So to celebrate, we're going to have a huge roaring fire tonight instead of fireworks. So gotta buck up some firewood for that. Should be good.
I want to eat 2 dinners tonight.
Yeah.
Don't eat breakfast tomorrow. Oatmeal in your mouth now.
Alright, it is just about sunset. It's getting dark, so all the footage you see from here on out will be lit by fire.
The temperature's dropping.
And it's gonna drop probably another 10 degrees tonight. So, gonna try to stay warm. Tonight's the night of our rager, because it's New Year's Eve. So, get some food cooked up, and then start the rager.
Raging fire, that is.
Yeah, raging fire. Not a party.
For a while.
So past the limit. There's been like 5 or 6 times in my life at least that I've feasted so much and had no activity after to induce it, but I've like just thrown up because of it.
Really?
Remember when Burger King had their cake shakes?
Yeah.
The straws were that big because you couldn't get it through a normal straw.
Holy shit.
Every time I had one, I threw up. I had like 7.
Oh my god. Yeah, I told you when I was training, some guy was cheating in our academy,
Yeah,
and he was falling for my victim instead of the victim he was supposed to go for.
yeah.
I was so pissed because he had my fucking victim that was like half the size of his. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I'm dragging this huge fucking dude, just massive guy, across the training floor, and the other guy, I'm looking at him, and I was just pissed. I was like, just staring at him. Because we were crawling, like on our bellies, right next to each other. And I caught up to him. I'm like, how are my feet catching up to you? My dude's like fucking twice your size. The size of your little guy. All of a sudden he threw up
Oh,
in
man.
his mask.
Oh.
There's no nose cut back then, so it's all just air blowing in. It looked like a fish tank. It's just full of,
Oh, shit.
and so he's fighting, trying to get it off. You hear all the gurgling and air blowing and shit. I was fucking laughing my ass off. Then he took the mask off and he pulled it over his head. So it's like he slicked his hair back.
Oh, God, that is gross.
That was one of the best days of my life.
Jeez.
You guys being born and then that's probably, or maybe my marriage. But
Flash, red, green.
Yeah.
Flashing red.
I hate flashlights that are like that.
I know.
That sucks.
And I guess
there's
you know.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like,
Who was ever in that much
the
trouble?
high and low is nice on this, that it goes, like,
Yeah.
low. Because, like, if you're in a shelter, you don't want to, like, blind yourself.
Yeah. You
Um,
really use the flashing though?
I have never used the
I
flashing.
guess it's, sorry. I guess it's only for like an emergency or something, but.
Yeah, but, I don't know, maybe strap it on the front of your, like, kayak or something.
Or can you go like this? Can you go?
Yeah,
try to
right.
signal somebody?
Yeah. I think maybe if, like, you're pulled over on the side of the road or something, you want to, like...
Or
have a
maybe,
flashing
you know,
light.
maybe when you're running on the road with your light.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I guess that.
If you go, like, running
You know-
at night or biking.
I did remember reading that some people use these when they're doing that.
Because, well, Josh just got me this one for Christmas. But, I was, like, opening up the box that it was in, and it said, like, for camping, like, biking, running, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I bet you a lot of people do use it when they run.
Thanks for bringing me along, guys.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for taking us out here. Things are definitely, like, a lot easier with, like, a third person.
I saw socks at $2. One pair for $25. That came up to here.
Oh, God, that's so
They're
expensive.
such nice socks. I'm like, can't do it.
That pair would last you forever, though.
Yeah, no, they would. I think they have a lifetime guarantee. Oh, seriously, I think they do.
So you only need to spend like $50 on socks for camping for your whole life.
This is a drip coffee maker.
It's always a bittersweet moment when time spent in the woods must come to an end. We had an incredible weekend in the Charles C. Deam Wilderness area, and we hope that you enjoyed coming along for the ride. This video is a bit more relaxed than what we normally upload. We wanted to give you sort of a behind-the-scenes look of the trips that we go on to film content that gets uploaded on the channel. As we left, we made sure to follow the rules of the wilderness and leave no trace. That means putting out the fire and dispersing any material that we use to make our shelters. All the trees that we took down during the time here were dead and were either burned or used for shelter. From all of us here at American Wilderness, thanks for watching. We hope to see you on the next video.